What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Cash.
What's happening? It's your boy I Am Bobby Will.
Man, Loso 06, follow your boy.
You feel me? And you are now watching the Pipology channel, man. We here.
We back.
Ready to get lit. You feel me? It's time to trade, man. Start a whole nother week of trade. You know what I'm saying? So, you already know. New setups, new money.
Hey.
You feel me? So today, man, we just gonna basically talk about, a lot of things we got going on. So this is gonna be our, Sunday prep, how we prep, on Sundays to get ready for the week. You know what I'm saying? Things we looking for and things like that. So me, myself, I'm gonna be talking about my retracement strategy, my paid everyday strategy is what I call it. And then I'm gonna be talking about a little bit on what to look for in the news and things like that if you decide you wanna trade news, NFP and stuff like that. All right, so I'm passing to my boy Bobby. Let's get it.
What's happening, man? This is your boy Bobby Will. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at I Am Bobby Will. You are back watching Pipology TV, man. We thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. We thank you for each and every comment.
Yeah.
Hey, we read each and every comment. We're trying our best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But like Jeremy said, man, today we're gonna be talking about what we're doing on Sundays. I'm gonna show y'all my Sunday routine. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of my correlation strategy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all some different tools and resources that I use on Sunday to get prepped for the week. And we gonna rock out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I go through on a Sunday, and y'all can get to see the routine in full detail. All right, I'm gonna pass the mic to my boy Loso.
Yo, what's up, everybody, man? Again, follow me on IG, Loso 06. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do every single Sunday, which is a bit of nothing, right?
Lazy,
I'm a
bro.
little lazy, but shout out Black Squad. Y'all rocking with your boy, man, on the auto trader, man. Yo, send us an email if you're not all the way set up. I know it's a lot of different steps, but trust me, when you get in there, you're gonna understand why it's so complex, because it's gonna produce some great, crazy results. I promise you. Just watch. So anyway, I'm gonna show y'all the auto trader. I'm gonna show y'all how it rocks and how it goes, and also how I compound on my trades using different indicators. Right, so I'm gonna get those to y'all, and we just gonna go through it very detailed so y'all can understand it. And also, I want to throw out there, man, we got some new merch.
Man, check out the new gear,
y'all
y'all.
need to see it.
Do you see me? Hold on. You see the red, though. You see the red on the
Check it out. Check it out.
On the sleeve. Come on, man.
Yo, we are about to launch our merch.
Merch is on the way.
It's on the way. We've been getting asked
about it. It is
like
on
crazy.
The way. Merch is launching this
Wait
week.
for
It's
it.
on the way.
It's gonna drop, and I promise you, man, when y'all purchase this merch, you're gonna be pleased. Make sure you take a picture of your shirt.
Yep.
Tag us on IG. Comment with pictures. Let us know you rocking with us.
Man,
you know what I mean?
facts.
I know we talk about the different squads, but we a family. It's friendly competition, and we in here to stay. We trying to teach y'all everything we know and try to grow with y'all. Like we always say, man, trade, win, grow.
Facts.
We out of here, baby. See y'all in the next segment.
All right, what you looking at now?
Oh yeah, man, I'm looking at that Aussie CHF, man. I just hit them for about 8 pips. You know what I'm saying? So right now, the market's going down. I got my 8 pips, got out of there, but I know the market's gonna get ready to retrace. So right now, I'm looking at them on the 5-minute charts, waiting on them to hit some support. As soon as he hits that support, I'm jumping back in on the buy.
Facts. Easy money. What you got going on over here?
Not a damn thing. I'm watching
letting the auto trader do his thing.
Man. It's up $56 in the last 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just gonna sit back. But I'm gonna go ahead and copy his trades too, though. Appreciate the TA, my guy.
Hey, man, no problem, bro.
I'm a part of all the squads. You feel me?
Part of whoever making money.
Right.
The pips. Catching these pips, man.
What's up, you guys? This your boy Bobby Will, about to walk y'all through one of my favorite Sunday routines, man. I'm gonna show y'all this correlation strategy. By the way, this is one of the best resources you can use for free to look at the Forex market. This is my FX book. All right, so right now what I'm gonna show you guys in my FX book, one of the things that I like to look at in here is I go into the market and I look at these correlation charts, right? And I'm gonna show you how I use the correlation. So by the way, what a correlation is that when pairs are correlated to each other, that means they either move in the same direction or they move in the opposite direction. A positive correlation means they move in the same direction. A negative correlation means they move in the opposite direction. All right, so what I wanna look at today is I'm gonna look at a positive correlation, you guys, okay? So when I look at positive correlations, I like to look at a strong correlation. So anything above 80% on a correlation is a very strong correlation, meaning that these two pairs will move in the same direction, okay? Now, one of the things that's valuable about using a correlation strategy is that if you know the two pairs will move in the same direction, you can use one as a leading indicator for the other, okay? So for this example, we're gonna look at the Aussie CAD and the Aussie CHF. If you notice, the correlation here is 88.4%. That is a very strong correlation, you guys. So I'm gonna go over here to my trading account real quick and I wanna show you guys something. So right here, we've got the Aussie CAD pulled up, right? So we're gonna be using our shark out of the water strategy, using our TDI indicator, and we're gonna look at the correlation strategy in conjunction with the TDI indicator with the shark out of the water strategy. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean by that. So here we go. So look at this right now. So you see around Jan 31, you had the shark up out of the water, right? Shark goes back into the water, what happens? Price shoots up. This is on the Aussie CAD on the daily chart, you guys. Remember, I'm a day trader, swing trader, so I'm always looking at my daily charts. Now look at the Aussie CHF, same time period. Look at what we got here, you guys. Shark up out of the water, you see that? Shark up out of the water, price shoots up. You see that? These pairs have a strong positive correlation, you guys. So this is how I'm gonna take advantage of the strong positive correlation. And if you watch my my Instagram video yesterday, today is Sunday, March 1st. Yesterday was February the 29th. If you guys watched my Instagram video yesterday, you saw that I kind of already mapped out this correlation strategy and how I was expecting it to play out. Okay, so now if you look at this right here, on the Aussie CAD, we had a shark up out of the water. You see that? Shark fin up out of the water. Shark went back in the water, price went up. Right? Look at all those pips. You see that? Now, we've got the same type of setup forming over here on the Aussie CHF. Now, this is what I'm talking about using one pair as a leading indicator for the other pair. Now, if you look at right here, the price has been low and the RSI is super low. You see this? RSI right now is around a 20, a 25, you guys. Okay, so this pair right here, since I'm using the Aussie CAD as a leading indicator for this, what am I expecting? I'm expecting this price to go up. And as you can see, I've already got that confirmation candle, you guys, that I was looking for. I've got confirmation right here that the price is going up. I've actually already jumped in this trade, and I can maybe show you guys that later, but I already caught around 9 or 10 pips on this trade. I caught 8 pips up, waited for it to retrace, and then caught another couple pips real quick. But what I want to look at here is, one thing I'm always using is my Fibonacci tool. So I'm going to look at my swing high on this trade and then look at my swing low, right? So right here is where we found our support and resistance. So we got resistance here, support here, right? So what I want to see is that on this Fibonacci tool, what this Fibonacci tool does is it helps me determine where I want to take profit, okay? So if I was to jump in this trade here, I would want to go at least to this take profit zone right here, which is the 23.6. You see that? That is a lot of pips, you guys. That's a conservative trade, you guys. But normally when we're trading with the Fibonacci tool, we want to try to get to that 38.2 or that 50, right? Those are our golden zones right there. So anywhere between that 38.2 and that 50. So if I want to be aggressive on this trade, you guys, I could jump in right now and I could ride this thing up to that 38.2 or to that 50 mark. Okay, if I want to be more conservative, I can take it to the 23.6. All right, you guys, so that's one of my favorite Sunday routines. Again, you guys, this is the correlation strategy, using the TDI indicator, using the Fibonacci tool to pick my take profits, using support and resistance zones. We've got multiple confirmations on this trade. So this is almost a surefire trade, very high percentage shot. You know, on Pipology, we're always trying to give you guys the high percentage shot, man. We shooting high percentage jumpers, you feel me? All right, here we go right here. All right, man, so that's it for this strategy. I'm gonna pass the mic on over to my homies and let's go. Let's catch these pips.
Yo, what's up? So it's your boy Jeremy Cash. So I'm gonna show y'all right now what I call my paid everyday strategy. It's based off retracements, all right? So when I'm looking at the chart, typically I'll do, you know, the 4-hour chart. I used to do the 15 a lot, but what I found out about the 4-hour chart is that the spread is super small. So, you know, meaning the ask price line and the vertical line, they're really close together. So it only has to move a certain amount, like a small move for you to be in profit. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. All right, so right now you're looking at the 4-hour chart on the USD JPY, right? And so typically on my strategy, I'm looking for the retracements, all right? So let me look at this candle right here, right? So let's just say the market was right here, okay? Now I know each candle represents 4 hours because I'm on a 4-hour chart, right? So if I got in right here, right? If I got in on this position right here, right? And I put a buy, I know the market has to come up above this for me to be in profit. So if I got both my lines right here, which will be, one will be the ask price line, all right, and then you will have one that's the vertical line. And this is what they call the spread, right? So this is what it looks like on a normal chart. So if I place my trade here, and the ask price line and the vertical line comes above where I place my trade in, I'm in profit, right? So let's just say I got in on, let me see, about right here in the middle. Let me delete that one. Let's just say I got in about, I'm gonna use this one here, right in here. So let's say I got in about right in here. The moment the vertical line and the ask price line comes above my trade, depending on your lot size, you're already up. So I usually do a standard lot on these, right? And like I said, it's completely up to you what you do. I'm just telling you exactly what I do. You know what I mean? So I use a standard lot because I know small moves equals big results when you're doing a retracement strategy, right? So if I get in on a dollar lot here, this small move here is already like $200 to $300. I'm in and out, right? So the market only has to budge barely above this line and I'm already up $200, $300 because of the lot size that I'm using, okay? And so let me give you guys another example. If the market shot down here, now there's multiple ways you can do this. Let's say the market shot down here, all right? When I woke up, let's say I woke up and the market was already right here. Let's say I got in at this point right here. And then it started to retrace back and form this skinny wick. All right, so I'm gonna use these two lines again. So let's say the vertical line and the ask price line is right here. Let's say it retraced back and now this line is right here. I'm already in profit because I placed my trade here. These two lines passed this entry point and it's retraced all the way back to here. So now, how many pips is that from here to here? Let's see. We're looking at about 10 pips. So 10 pips, right, from here to here. Depending on your lot size, that can be a few, $100 or a couple $1,000 depending on your lot size, right? But just that small move, you're in, you're out, you're done for the day. You don't have to trade no more. Depending on your lot size, you may not have to trade no more for the week, right? But me on the standard, so from here to here, depending on how many trades I placed, right, and my lot size, I'm usually up $500, $600 for the day and I'm out, right? Sometimes it's 200. At the lowest lately, it's been like 200 upwards to like 6 or 7, just depends, right? So I'm in and out, I'm done for the day. I don't trade no more. That's it, right? Because what I found out is if you continue to be greedy and you try to get back in the market and keep making more money, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start losing because you're trading too much, right? So you don't wanna trade too much. So that's how my retracement strategy works. Again, if I see the market shoot up here, I hit a sell. As soon as it retraces back, I'm in profit, right? If the market shoots down, I can hit a buy. It retraces back, I'm in the profit. You see what I'm saying? So the thing to look for is you're not looking at the trend of the market, you're just looking at the candlestick by itself, right? You're looking at the candlestick by itself, not the trend, right? So if it shoots down, if one candlestick shoots down, it's gonna take 4 hours before it switches to the next candle. So it's gonna keep going back and forth. The market's gonna come down here, it's gonna go back. It's gonna come back down here, it's gonna go back. And it's gonna do that for 4 hours. So you have 4 hours to continue to eat off the same candle. So it may come down here and you may hit a buy and it may retrace, you're in profit. You get your money, you get out, right? It may come up here, you hit sell. It drops back down, you're in profit off of one candlestick. That's it. Right? So that's how you do the paid everyday retracement strategy. That's what I use every day. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that's the strategy that I use and I'm making profit pretty much every single day. Can't guarantee results, this is just what I use. But what I want to show you now, right, is how to trade news, right? So if you go to myfxbook.com, right, and you go to home, and then you click on the economic calendar, this right here is where you will be able to see like news, and you'll be able to trade news, right? And so based off of the impact of what's going on in the market, right, or that country, so you will see high impact. That means, right, the Australian dollar in about 6 hours is gonna have a high move in the market. It's gonna have a major move because it's at, you know, high impact in the market. Okay, so you can just go through here, hover over these pairs. You see Spain, right here. You got Switzerland, you got the Republic, Hong Kong, Italy. So you'll be able to go through here, find whatever pair you're trading, right, and see, okay, in 7 hours, this one's gonna have high impact, so I need to be watching out for this pair, right? Also, if you're doing NFP comes around, I believe, every first Friday of the month, and that's when the market usually makes big, huge moves based off the news, right? So either you can trade that day or you can stay out the market that day because it makes crazy moves. You may see it coming down and it may just skyrocket up, you know, 150 pips. So you need to know things like this whenever you're trading so you don't blow your account. And I always tell you, use a stop loss, especially if you're new, always use a stop loss, right? Until you get good enough and you feel like, okay, I don't really need it. Definitely use a stop loss to always protect your account, guys. So whenever you're on here, always go through here, look at the time limits. If the time is getting close, then you wanna make sure you watch the market because you may be able to get in and ride the market up or ride it down based on what the news, you know, is telling you and how much impact it's gonna have in the market, right? So that's pretty much what I got. That's the paid everyday strategy, retracement strategy. This is what you can do to look at news, to be able to trade news, guys. And I'm gonna pass it to my boy Los, and he gonna lace y'all with some game. All right, let's get it.
Loso, where you at, bro? Where you at? Bro, really, bro? Really, bro? Look at, bro, this is what I'm telling y'all about this Black Squad, bro. Y'all, hey, man, Black Squad is the lazy squad.
What you doing,
We
bro?
supposed to be talking about strategies, man. This boy over asleep.
Oh, shoot. What are we talking about? Are we doing the strategies? Is prep session?
Bro.
This is prep session?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
We're trying to tell them about our Sunday routines, man. What you got going, bro?
It take me 2 minutes. I'm set up. All right, I'm walking through them, man. Give me get dressed, bro. Let me get dressed. Give me 2 minutes, man. Oh, Black Squad. Yeah. Oh, you are recording?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold on, man. Let me get this coffee in me, bro. Hey, shout out Just Good Coffee, our sponsors. Appreciate all the love. Hey, can I record back on the recliner though?
Man, hell no, man. Come on.
You childish,
Bro,
bro.
come on, bro.
Alright, man. Let's get it.
Man, y'all see? This one rock with the Black Squad.
Hey, man, Black Squad know what it is,
Put your
man.
mic on, bro.
You know, like, where my mic at?
Yeah, man.
Y'all gotta help me. My bad.
Mic up, bro.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know how the Black Squad roll, man. You know, we trade and we sleep. All right, so let me set the tone of what I'm doing today. I am going to be going through one of our EAs that we highly recommend. This EA has been around for about a good 8-9 months. We've been back testing it since day one. I really can't give out percentages of what it's doing. I know a lot of people are asking that question, but if you get in the group, you'll know what it's doing. I'll tell you this much. It has been profitable for myself, but past performance does not do what? Predict future results. So into it. Make sure this is recording. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now on my screen, you guys see how I have my chart set up. There are multiple entries on this screen. The reason for those multiple entries is because how the actual robot is set up to open up lots on lower scales and then ride them to the top and actually cover down on drawdown. The algorithms on this actual trading setups are pretty unique and pretty profitable. I will actually add too. So what I actually do to compound trades and actually set up different ways for me to make profit is I go to different actual platforms. So I have 2 different platforms that I have set up. On this platform is a scalping strategy, And how I set it up is I correlate the actual pairs that I'm trading on the auto trader, and then I either go here and do sales and buys based off what they actually input on here, based off the EA, of course, and actually I go here and do the same thing to mimic the trade. Now, I don't recommend this for people that are not really been in the markets too long, because it can get kind of crazy. The actual auto trader will open up various amounts of trades all day, every day, right? But make sure you do your own EA and make sure you look at the trades that it's taking, because sometimes, of course, we are never always right. There's no such thing as being 100% in profit, okay? So allow yourself some time to look at your EA and go through it. So one of the things I do every single Sunday for my prep session is I will go over to the FX news, right? I will look at the folder charts. In our Telegram group, we're gonna start sending out a message that's gonna actually have all of the news for the entire week. That helps a lot of people really understand what's going on in the economic news. That way you can trade smarter, right? You don't want to get into a very high volatility pair and look up and you blow your account because you're not paying attention to it. Auto trader is not meant to just set and forget. It's meant to set, monitor, then forget, but repeat, okay? Set, monitor, forget, and repeat. That means consistently going back on the time you feel comfortable. Y'all ain't saying you got to look at every 5 minutes, because you really don't. I got people right now, a particular student that I've been trading one-on-one with, where he's up, a crazy amount of pips, and he's literally been letting it ride on demo the entire time, getting used to the software and how it works, and that makes him comfortable. So he's going live this week. Shout out my guy Craig, man. I don't want to put his last name out there because, he don't want to be out there like that. But anyway, I tell you guys that the strategy is very powerful if you understand it. You have to make sure that you're reading your instruction guides. So everybody that's in the EA group right now, please, if you do not have a welcome guide, shoot us an email at our Pipology Gmail, okay? That way we can get you guys the welcome set up and you can go through everything. We are recommending this EA. We do not own this EA, okay? We recommend it, okay? We all use it and it's been working for our arsenal. So again, I always say, if the bullets fit your gun, use it, right? So when you get into the trading guide, it's gonna have step-by-step instructions on how you get set up, what pairs you're gonna trade, when you're gonna trade, what lot size, trading on with news on or news off, everything you need. Okay, you can set your settings the way you want to. Also, it has a group of thousands of people that are giving out testimonials and collaborations and everything like that. So we're giving you all that information. Once you sign up on the EA, you'll be redirected to another link. It's gonna give you guys everything you need to get set up and understand how this actually works. I always tell people, don't overthink this process of Forex. Don't sit on all this information we're giving you guys. As you can see, we're posting testimonials on a daily. We're showing people how to build the generational wealth and actually get some financial freedom. Very soon, we're gonna start tying in real estate a whole lot more, because that's what I've been doing for over 12 years. I tie in Forex and real estate. So that's why I trade the EA, to give me back a little bit of time freedom for me not sitting in front of charts, because I'll have my laptop at a house, literally trading while painting. That's a hashtag, trading while painting. I like that. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet tonight, guys. I can't go into too much detail on setups because I gotta have you in the group. For the ones that are in the group, shoot me a DM on IG at Loso06 or shoot us an email. Again, just to do a real quick recap. I'm trading 2 different platforms, okay? I don't recommend this unless you're actually very advanced in trading, okay? I look at the first platform, I check out what the market is doing, what pairs I'm in. So this would be example, US JAP. I go over to this platform, I find that same pair, and I'll see how they correlate as far as like the momentum, and a couple of different indicators that I utilize is trend strength, which is one that we really love. It actually tells us, can I scalp the market and how powerful the trend is up or down, right? That indicator, we will make that available to some people pretty soon. That's in the group. If you're not in the group, be on the watch out for it, because we're going to be dropping our own custom indicators. With that being said, if you're a part of the Pipology team, thank you for rocking with us. If you're on the fence about being with the Pipology team, get off the fence. Let's go.